Hey guys, good night. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna make for you my curry turkey neck and dumplings for dinner. Just got home from work and gonna make dinner for my family. So come along with me as I do it. I will show you my preparation and then also I will show you the end result. I may not be able to film all of it, but I will do my best to show you as much as possible. Okay. I clean up the turkey neck. I pull off all these extra pieces and the fat and the skins. Right? Sometimes it's really hard to come off. But it's already cut in a way that it's ready to be stewed or curried or whatever else you're going to do with it. I personally love turkey neck. It's a lot of bone. Some persons don't like bone, but I love the bones. And surprisingly, it doesn't take that long to cook. So turkey neck cooks between 35 to 45 minutes. Sometimes it depends on the turkey quality. You might get done in half an hour. So almost the same time as you cook chicken. Sometimes it's a little bit longer. Just pull off all this. It's really easy to clean. Like I said, I'm going to put some curry on this today with some dumplings. That's my daughter talking. You can hear in the background. Oh, this piece is freezer burn. So I'm going to do it really fast because I'm hungry and my husband is very hungry. He's going to be home from work very soon. And I want to make sure he gets dinner by the time he gets home. Make sure everything is off and it's nice and it's clean. Some pieces are bigger than some. Sometimes I just let it stay like that. Because like I said, it's not really that easy to cut. So, finish with the cleaning. So I've already thrown in my vinegar in my turkey neck and I wash it. I like to rub them to get any additional, I don't know what you call it. I think it's a casing of the neck or something, I don't know, but I like it to be very clean. Right, nothing should be holding on to it when I cook it. I mean, in terms of the pieces that needs to come off, not the meat, of course. Wash, and I put some, when I wash them, I put some to a certain side. I put some to the side and make sure they're not mixed up. So I know where I wash already and where isn't washed. But you could put like in a separate bowl, but I like to just keep it in the vinegar water. If I have lime juice, I use lime juice. If you hear some noise in the background, that's my children. You know how it is to keep children quiet for even a little bit. But I hope that it's not too loud for you all. But this is a house with kids. It's not going to be quiet. I've accepted that fact long ago. I've already finished doing that. I will soak a little bit in the water, then I throw out the water. Sometimes I wash it more than once. No, sorry. I mean, soak it in the vinegar water more than once, but I wash it about 3-4 times sometimes, just to get that, scent out and anything, they don't want on your meat. Okay, so it's nice, it's washed, it's clean, and it's time to season it up. So I'm gonna put in now my seasoning. So I have my scallion or side, we call it Trinidad and Tobago, my garlic, my ginger. I love ginger in my curry. Some pepper, not too much, just a little bit. Some onions, and I love to put potato in my curry, but I have no potato in the house today. I have pumpkin and I have carrots. I love to utilize what I have. So I'm going to put my pumpkin and my carrots in it. Some vegetables, wherever you can put some vegetables, put the vegetables. It makes it even more filling as well. So I love the better pack curry. Nice color, look at that beautiful color, look at that. So pretty. And I put a cup and a half. You don't want to kill it. So curry have a very earthy taste, so you don't want to make it taste too, dirt, like dirt. I say dirt, I don't know. That's what I taste like. That is my Maggie all-purpose seasoning. I'm gonna put some in there. That's good. My black pepper. Next thing, my salt. So I think every Caribbean person have a salt bowl or a salt jar. This is my salt bowl. So I don't put too much salt because you already put the Maggie and the Maggie already has a lot of salt in it. Really not to my liking anyhow, but I don't use my finger in the curry because I don't want that curry stain in my fingernails. So I use a spoon and I stir and I push down, try to use like a marinating action before you do your fingers, and just push them down, mix it up. So the stirring up actually push them together and make them, like the same thing like your finger will do. I'm gonna see, nice and pretty. Nice and pretty. So look how pretty those pumpkin and carrot look in the curry. So don't come for me. This is my style, my method. Like my grandmother say, turn your hand and make fashion. Yeah. So imagine this over some dumplings. With that pumpkin and that carrots. Alright, so you just check it. To me, you could do with a little bit more salt. So put a little more salt in it. I don't want it to be salty. This I'm going to show you through the thing here. It must be tasty. If it don't taste good, you can't eat. Season the pot in there. I'm going to set it aside and just let it marinate a little bit. Probably just about enough time for me to make some dumplings and get a pot boiling. Then I'll put this on. Okay, so I'll come back when I'm making my dumplings. So my bowl is kind of small. I'm going to take my time and do this. My flour, cornmeal. Must have cornmeal in my dumplings. Don't like white flour dumplings. Not too much cornmeal, just just enough, like that much. Yeah, that's good. So if I'm putting like 3 cups of flour, I will use like 3/4 cup of cornmeal, or even sometimes a cup of cornmeal. Not a cup, 3/4 cup of cornmeal. A cup a bit too much. Put a little bit of salt in it to give it taste. And a little trick I learned from my spend all Nutella, big up yourself, a little bit of sugar. Trust me, try it. Just a little bit of sugar. Give it some nice tasty dumpling. Just try it and see before, before you say anything, try it. Alright, and I mix it in. Alright, and let me just move the turkey neck aside. That is, as I marinating, I'm going to do my flour. So you could do two things. You could use a spoon and mix it in for the time. Sometimes I do that. I do that now. Mixing the water into the flour, or you could just put your hand in it, and depending. When I have this much flour in the bowl, it's very easy to spill over. If I had a little less flour in the bowl, I would just use my hand right away, but use a spoon to mix it in. And then you're going to put your hands in after. Your hands have to go in the flour. I don't know about this making dumplings with a spoon all the way business. I don't know who does that, but if you do that, more power to you. Alright, so clean up off, and get your hands in it and just bring the flour together. So the spoon is just to get the flour wet, so it wouldn't be spilling all over the place. Alright, and then just get your hand and then bring the flour together. This is what they call kneading dumpling. And my nails are clean. I have a little sink brush that I use in the kitchen, my little nail brush, that I use my nails when I'm in the kitchen. So because I'm a family of 5, I have to make a good amount of food. My kids, they do eat a lot, so that's myself and my husband, of course. But it's a family of 5, so we need food to eat. Typically, my husband will eat like 5 dumplings. And the kids will eat like 2 each, sometimes 3, and I will have like 3 or 4, depending on how hungry I am. So it's a bit too stiff. A little bit more water. Oh, not too much water though. A bit too much water. A little bit at a time. You don't want to spoil your flour. And you don't want it too soft because it's dumplings. If you are doing like fried dumpling or fried bake, you want it to be nice and soft. But because it's boiled dumpling, you want it hard. Tight, as they would say. So now is the time where get it off. You take your hand and start to knead it in. The flour, it always seems like it's too tight right now. Just keep kneading and it will come together. And when you knead it, then you put it to rest. For a few seconds at least. Or even a minute or 2. Trust me, then it gets really nice and just the right consistency you're looking for. So this could take a little bit more water. I wet my hand and I just, and of course I wash the cup. But yeah, all those like, but yeah, in the kitchen's a dirty job. You're just gonna do what you gotta do. So look at that consistency. Tight, isn't it? But it's well kneaded. Okay, look at that. Now, you make it rest. Make it rest. Put that aside, make it rest. Right? So it's time to make the dumplings. The water is boiled up. So the water is boiled and ready, so it's time to make the dumpling. So because my bowl is small, I have to put them in another plate, until I get a bigger bowl. When I get to the store again, I had a bowl, but it didn't last me that long. It got broken. So I typically make them about, it's a little too tiny. I I don't make them too big. I don't like big dumplings. So I typically make it about this size. I typically make it about this size. Alright, oh, too much. And then just gotta estimate. So what I do, I make all before I try to make all the dumplings before I go to the stove. So just to put in when I get to the stove, instead of do it over the fire and over the heat to burn my hands up. And I don't know if it's a hack or whatever, but just make life easier. So I'm not good at making a lot of dumplings. I try to make at least 20 to 20 something dumplings sometimes. I don't make it all the time. Sometimes I fall short, but once I get to more than like 15, yeah, I'm good. That's why I don't do them too big. If I find I get them too big, I'll just go pinch off some and, you know, add it somewhere else. So right now my daughter Desara she's helping me in the kitchen. She's doing out the sweeping up. She's doing out the sweeping up. I help mommy out. And my son is helping her as well. Thank you, Desara. So they love to be in the kitchen. They love to be cooking with me. They want to do everything with mommy. Cook with mommy, everything. They're very helpful. Really, really nice. We love to bake together, so I want to do like a baking video with them, so soon we'll do that together, but I really love to bake like myself. If you make a dumpling a different way, you could just let me know, comment below, but this is how I do mine. So I go back to my bowl and use a space in my bowl now. I have 10 here. Let's hope I get 10 more. So I hope I get 10 from this, which don't look like it's gonna happen, but let's see what happens. There's nothing nicer than having some boil and fry. Some dumpling and fry in the morning after, you know, with the rest of the sauce or, you know, something, some sardines, some anything, boil and fry with anything, it tastes good. So I like making a little extra, so tomorrow I could just fry that up and have that for breakfast. I don't know why I left that little bit of flour in the bag. I always do it instead of throwing it out and, you know, make sure I have enough dumplings. But so people, it doesn't look like I'm going to have enough to make 10, but we're just going to make do. Tonight I don't have any extra like yam or bananas to go with my dumplings, so it's just dumpling. Didn't get to the place in time. So sometimes when I get to the end, I have a little piece. I don't want to make a little tiny dumpling. I just make like a little fat spinners like that. So let's see how much I got. 10. So 19 overall. I tried. Alright, so this is how I put them in the pot now. So it's Jamaican dumpling, it's not flat dumpling. So I flatten them out a little bit, make a little dimple in the center, because they're going to rise up again. Right. Mommy. So the water is nice and hot. dumpling tends to cook about 25 minutes to half an hour. 20 to 25 minutes for dumpling. Half an hour is a bit too long. That's like an overkill. 25 to 25 minutes, the dumpling is done. Sometimes 15 minutes, depending on how high and how much your water boil up already. But make sure your dumpling them cook and they're floating. Once they start to float around in the pot, and you test them and they're light, you know that they're finished cook.
Mommy, we're finished. We're finished, Mama.
My little fat spinners here. This is mine. That's my one. So the dumpling is done. Put it back to boil. I like to clean as I go. Right? I don't like to have a lot of dishes to wash after dinner because the food is going good. Right? That's my son. He wants to know how the food going. I'd like to have a lot of stuff to wash after dinner because I'm typically just tired and just want to go, go to my bed or, relax before I go to bed. As a working parent, you don't want to have too much of work to do all at once. So my pot is hot and time to put in my oil. I don't use too much oil, probably like also like a 2 to 3 teaspoons, depending on what I'm cooking, but most like 2 teaspoons or less, or a little bit more sometimes, depending on what I'm cooking, because turkey neck has no fat in it, so it wouldn't spring any additional oil, but it will spring water. As you can see, my dumpling is boiling up right now. That's ready. So I normally put a little bit of curry in my oil. Put a little bit of curry in the oil. Some persons put garlic in it too, but there's a lot of garlic already in the meat. I don't want to put any extra garlic. I want too garlic. And they burn the garlic in it, or they burn some pepper in it. But my kids don't like spice, although I love spicy food. They don't really like it that much. So my meat is marinated. Curry don't take long to marinate. I'm sorry, you don't have to do a whole. Right? You season the kind of way that you just give it a few, like in half an hour, 20 minutes, and it's good to go. Ooh, that doesn't belong here. Right. So my pot is hot and ready. Whoa. Take your time when you're doing this. Another bunch of shells. And then mix it up. Everything gets nicely coated. Don't fall out now. I think I need bigger pots. I think I need bigger pots. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. Wow. Isn't that pretty? Let's watch when it's finished. Look when it's finished. Alright, so I'm going to cover this down now. Let it go on steam and cook. Alright. Guys, it smells amazing in here right now. So I'm just checking it. See that bubbling up, stir it up. Stir up the pot. Alright, make sure, sir, everything is getting the full heat. So you bring the bottom ones to the top and put the top ones to the bottom. Look how pretty that is. Wow, beautiful. Curry turkey neck. Try it, guys, try it. Okay, and my dumplings are over here. So see, they're coming up to the top. I'm just going to stir them up a little bit. Let me get a fork. Just stirring them up, make sure that they are, everybody getting the space, nothing is sticking together. Alright. Alright. So you see they already start to float, but they're not finished yet. They're not finished yet. If you check them and lift them up, you know the difference. They're still cooking. Put that on. Bubble for my baby. Bubble for me. Just kidding. But yeah, bubble again. All done. Dinner is ready. I am hungry and I'm ready to eat. So this is the finished product here. My curry turkey neck with dumplings and a little piece of pear or avocado to the side. I hope that you enjoy my video. Please subscribe, like, share, and drop a comment if you like what you're seeing, so that I would make more videos like this. And also, when you press the notification bell, I could also turn the notification bell. So when you subscribe and I upload videos, you'll be notified. Thank you. The food?
It's tasty, yeah.
What do you think, Delara?
It's tasty and delicious.
I know, but you
give me 100.
You give me 100?
Yeah, and I gave you 1,000. I will give you.
You give me 1,000?
1 million and 1,000.
Okay.
I will give you double 100 and double 10.
Okay then. Thank you, babies.
You're welcome.